Hey y'all, how are you? Can I just say this going live thing once a day is no joke. Um, so obviously I missed yesterday. I was cleaning up from my party of 160 and it just slipped right on by my brain. But so I'm out running errands today after teaching divine design all day and afternoon. And I was like, I have to run a few errands. Got the kids back home with my mom. And I'm like, I'll get home in time. No problem. Well, I got stuck in a line at the pharmacy. So here I am in a local park. And I'm here because I did not want to be late. I did not want to be late. So I was like, you know what? I know there's a park. I really hope there's no children there because their parents are going to think I'm a creeper. And there's no one here. Yay. So, anywho, hello, Jennifer. Hello, Jan. Hey, Kaylin. Divine Design is my church's vacation Bible school. And so I last year was my first year because I usually was not around when they did it. So this is my second year. I'm teaching. This year I'm teaching 5 to 8 year olds, two classes, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and we're learning. It's called Artistic Angels. I did not come up with the name. We're learning all about watercolor. So we're having a blast. Super fun. And my kids are going to different classes. My daughter's doing gardening and karate. And my son is doing basketball and soccer. And he is living his best life. So you're not religious, but you want to go. I know it's so fun. It's so fun. And if you check my Instagram, you can see I always like do crazy things with my hair. So I did paintbrushes in my hair this morning, and tomorrow I think I'm gonna add some variety. I think I might do like some pastels and some. I don't know. I might try to like get an ink bottle like wedged in here and get it to stay. I don't know. The kids love it. They think I'm insane, and they pay attention to me when I have stuff in my hair. Anyway, so today's phrase is care too much. Y'all, I don't even know um, what the prompt is today. If anybody wants to tell me, let me know. I've already painted today several times, so I'm not going to worry about my prompt official. Um, but the kids inspired me today. And I figured out my phrase for today long before I was with these kids today. And again, my phrase for today is care too much. You're caring too much. Let me explain that. I sat with the kids today, both classes, and I have like 12, 13, just depends on the day, but I have quite a few kids with me for the size of the room and the space in my brain. Let's just say that. And we did some exercises. We talked about how the art supplies I gave them are so different from probably what they're used to. And we talked about the differences, and they were really engrossed, which was incredible. Um, and then we did a free paint. And I'm like, this is either going to go really well or it's going to be horrific. Um, and I think I was thinking now adults don't get mad at me, but I think I was anticipating it potentially going horribly because I was thinking about how adults might approach this. Just think about yourself, like how you might approach a free paint. If someone just said, "Hey, hi, here's some supplies, do whatever." Do whatever. And the problem, I think, is that you would care too much. You would care too much about the end result. You would care too much about what your friend next to you is doing. Let's put that into realistic terms for World Watercolor Month. You're probably going to care too much at some point about your prompt being um, literal enough. You're probably going to maybe care too much about what your friend is doing over there on Instagram if you go search the hashtag World Watercolor Month. You're probably going to care too much if you miss a day. You're probably going to care too much if what you got down on paper, even though you got it done, and maybe this is the fourth day in a row where you've gotten it done, you're going to care too much if it just happens to be something you're really not loving. You're just going to care too much. All right. Let me look at comments. Little late. Yeah, that's all right. We're here. A palette fascinator. Yes. We're guilty of caring too much. Sketches, right? Caring too much, especially with kids. Yeah, absolutely. It's too easy. It's too easy. Melts. Okay, so it's melt. Well, I'm hungry. So that tuna melt someone just mentioned sounds divine. Divine. So yeah, melt. Care. Okay, I don't want to care too much about melt. Just drip some paint down the page with your brush. Melt one color into another. Done. Practice your ombre or your charging or your well, I call it ombre, but what's it actually called? I forget now. All of a sudden, I forget. Melt. I don't know. Make up your own candle scent. Do your own like Yankee. Do we remember Yankee candles? Are they still around? Make up your own Yankee candle scent and sketch it and paint it. That'd be fun, right? Something warm, ice cream melting, a little cute little iconic ice cream bar melting, but make the ice cream bar like a floral pattern. I like that. I might want to do that, even though I already painted today. Oh no, what's going on, Nessa? What's going on? Hey, Nessa, you didn't miss nothing. You didn't miss nothing. You paused. You paused. You paused. You're caring too much. You got other things to care about. You paused. It's a pause. It's a creative pause. All right. Friends, don't forget to follow Sketches and Scrubs, incredible channel. She just had an anniversary. She's one of my official mods, along with Thrifty. Jennifer, how are you feeling? I hope that hand is healing consistently and strongly, full? No, in a strong way. Wow. Ooh, sprinkle chips of ice on some random paint strokes and let them melt. I love that. I love that. So, friends, that is my pep talk for you today. And someone I saw in the comments, um, like something to the effects of like, I would not be good at a free paint. So, right, because we care too much. We care too much. And I'm not talking about the care about getting better. That is a good care. But when the minutia, when the path to that getting better is just laced with nonsensical concerns that are just designed to put you off track, that's when you're caring too much. So I want you to think about today what you've been caring about too much that has caused you harm, creative harm in some way, that has caused you stress in this World Watercolor Month. I want you to identify something that you've cared too much about so that you can identify it and do the work to start tossing it away, to putting it to the side, to getting it out of your brain. Okay? I'm going to give you an example. I have cared too much about the fact that the phrases I have planned, the pep talks that I have planned for World Watercolor Month are not directly tied every day to the official World Watercolor Month prompt. I'm trying to throw that aside. I'm trying to throw that aside, remembering that these messages that I have to deliver, they're not going to speak to everyone, but they're going to speak to someone, and they're going to speak to someone's. And I don't care what that number is. I just care that it's going to reach someone and be powerful for them. Wildflower says, I care too much about people judging my art harshly. Yep. 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 Oh, thank you, Sketches. Yep. Hit the like button. What's going on, Jennifer? I missed it. Yes, the prompts for World Watercolor Month proper are in all my descriptions. Oh, Jennifer. Well, I'm a prayer, y'all, but I pray that that pain just fades away quickly, fades away quickly. Amen. All right. Sorry, my hand. I'm looking at comments. Literally, I am in a park. I'm in a park. It's very hot today in Pennsylvania. 86 degrees is like the high, but I'm in the shade. I think everybody's swimming today. My son is swimming. So, identify what you're caring too much about, what's preventing you from really digging into this World Watercolor Month joy. Identify it so you can toss it, toss it, toss it. All right. All right, friends. Thank you for hanging. I will see you tomorrow. I think tomorrow's at 3:30. So go check it out. And then I'm going to schedule the next 7 days. All right. Have an incredible day. Don't care too much about the things that are holding you back. And happy freaking painting. Mwah.